conservation project, Meerkat Magic Diaries. This is the matriarch, Jabulani Ungulungu, wild meerkat. It's the sole survivor of her generation. The mother of the Ungulungu group, which currently consists of 21 individuals. Very, very long day foraging for food, taking care of the babies. And she's basically just dozing off, doing a bit of auto grooming. The babies have already gone to sleep now. They're being alarming at little swifts that are flying past, coming to visit Oates in Western Cape, South Africa, all the way from Europe. They usually visit here for a few months of the year in summer and then fly back. It's like a little vacation for them. We like to call them animal tourists. But Jabulani just basically looked up and then went back to her snoozing. It's the younger generation that doesn't know any better yet. They basically alarm at everything at first. And the sounds again that I make, just let them know. The same research biologists that they've got to know over many, many years. I'm a harmless object to them. Never threaten them in any way, so they tolerate me. To have the matriarch like this gradually dozing off in my presence is an amazing feeling of trust shared between us. It's what I call the meerkat magic. One of the younger generations have now come up and initiated allo grooming on Jabulani, who's reciprocating, grooming back. This kind of social bonding in the late afternoon just before sunset seems to be very important to the meerkats that I've been studying over the last 14 years or so. They get rid of external parasites, but definitely there seems to be a very strong social aspect to this. At the end of the day, usually the animals are well fed. I've had a great day out eating termites and ant pupa today. Everyone seems content, the equivalent of being content, well fed, great condition. Some of the babies are now coming out again. They've only just started moving with this group in search of food. One of our local neighbors flying past, the black Korhan. It's about the size of a little chicken, domestic chicken. The male brightly marked with black and yellow and red and white, currently chasing another male out of his territory in the distance. They quite often are indicators of possible danger when they fly up suddenly. There could be a ground predator nearby, so we call them part of the vigilance network or alliance out here in the Meerkat Magic Valley. But definitely everything is winding down now before the nocturnal animals start to come out, like the porcupine and the ant bear and the aardwolf, bat-eared foxes. And babies tend to become a lot more wary as the sun starts going down. But definitely this one is taking its cues from Jabulani. Oh, very, very fortunate sighting here of a bit of suckling from one of the babies. They're usually weaned off their mother's milk after a month, month and a half, sometimes as late as 2 months I've found. It seems to be much more of a comfort suckle since the babies have been so well fed today as it is. Having so little hair on the front side or ventral side of their bodies, meerkats can really use their bellies as solar panels, or in fact to lose heat very easily. Dark grey skin either warms up quickly, or by lying on their back, that very short hair on the stomach allows heat to be lost or dissipated back into the atmosphere easily. Just lovely to see them in such good condition. This meerkat group has been through incredible hardships, many droughts. They've also been through floods, barely surviving at times, with their numbers plummeting to as low as 5, which is near extinction level for wild meerkat groups, which can vary in size from 5, 15, 20, 25, seldom more than 30, except under very unusual circumstances. So to have 21 survivors in this group after various group fights that they've been having is fantastic, especially to see so many in good condition like this. Almost sunset now. Won't be much longer before the meerkats head below ground to the safety of their burrows for the night. I can still see the dry patches of milk around Jabulani's mammy. Meerkats have 6 mammy usually, 3 pairs of nipples. Sometimes we've counted up to 7 or even 8 mammy, but that is exceptional. The audio associations I use are of course not meerkat calls. If I was to imitate meerkats exactly, they would start interacting with me, and we don't want that. I want them to treat me like an object, so any data I collect on them is not biased or skewed by my presence. So they know I'm here. It just lets them know where I am at all times without them having to constantly watch me to find out where I am.